What's going on, everybody? It's Jacob here with Amateur Hour Clips, and today we're going to be reacting to the highlights from the Washington Wizards versus Toronto Raptors game that we just watched. The return for the Raptors to Scotiabank Arena in the regular season, where they ultimately fall in a pretty ugly one, 98-83. And the reason we do videos like this, reacting to the highlights, is because sometimes when we watch the games live, we don't always see the little things that we kind of decipher and break down as we watch the highlights. So that is exactly what we are going to do today. And just a disclaimer, we are using Hooper highlights for this video. I hope they are okay with me using the highlight package for this video. If they're not okay with it, we will fix it. But let's get into it right away. And the Raptors got off to a good start. Fred VanVleet knocks down the three, gets the crowd going at the Scotiabank Arena. Didn't have many threes. I mean, honestly, he was 5 for 20 from the field in this game. Not great. Goran Dragic with a nice step back in mid-range. Not my favorite shot, but it goes down 5-0. And that was the only time the Raptors led in this game. Bradley Beal gets himself going. Was second in the scoring race last year. I'm sure he'll get himself back in there next year. Achua here has a nice little switch of direction, change of pace, gets past Gafford, takes it to the rim and throws it down. We look good early on. I got to say, we look good early on. And then it kind of fell apart a little bit. Dinwiddie with a tough and one bucket past Precious. Not a lot you can really do about that. It's a circus shot. It just kind of goes up and it drops. And the Wizards kept it going a little bit. Bradley Beal, we did a good job, I feel, managing Bradley Beal in this game. He did have 23 points, but again, that was just a tough shot right there. VanVleet in mid-range, not my favorite shot, but gets the bank. It's open late. And Kyle Kuzma bricks this one. Raptors go the other way with it. They work in transition, and the Wizards are a little bit slow to collapse here. I just want to highlight this because later in the video, we're going to highlight it a little bit more. But right here, they meet him nice and early as he crosses half court, which is good. But look how flat this is. So if Fred VanVleet burns one, he burns them all. He does. He loves using the body. He loves extending with the right and getting that layup. It's something he does very often. The Wizards at 14-11, they work the other way. Another tough bucket by Bradley Beal. You know, Bradley Beal is just that good of a player. He's going to do that. And Scotty Barnes, bringing back the skyhook. Scotty Barnes looked very positive in this game. Not one of the only ones in the Raptors who really looked positive throughout the game, honestly. Gary Trent with a nice steal. Nice pass by Fred. Gary Trent, who says he can't lay up? I really want to focus that Gary Trent has been working on his defense, and he really showed it in the first quarter. Another almost steal there. But Nick Nurse has kind of shown some frustrations. Great ball move there with the Wizards. Nick Nurse has shown a little bit of frustration, let me just say quickly, with Gary Trent's kind of lack of defensive progression. And you could tell he was hungry to prove him wrong in the first quarter of this one. But, you know, just the first quarter. Wizards out to a 4-point lead off of a turnover. Can't quite get there to go. Harrell had a monster game. He finished 9 for 11 from the field. And easy bucket for him there. That's way too easy for him. Again, Harrell, that's too easy on Kem Birch. You can't just let him go over the top of you like that. You got to command your glass. If you're the big man, you cannot let him do that, man. That is just absolutely unacceptable. Raptors again going the other way. Dragic with a nice take to the rim. I felt like Dragic was solid in this game, trying to work us back into it. 26-20. And the Wizards respond. They absolutely respond. Dinwiddie comes inside. Nice move there. Uses the body very well to put it up and in. Raptors playing quickly. And this is where it kind of started to fall apart. We still managed to keep it going here. Dragic gets the screen off Achua. You're not getting past that. Great three ball for Dragic. Again, a good start for him. And the Wizards started to figure us out maybe, but a steal there. OG had a really rough start to this game. And a nice little take by Mihailovic there on the reverse. Good work by OG to get the steal there. He had not had a field goal at that point in the game, but did get the steal. Beal on the inside again. Another tough bucket, but he's just so difficult to manage. It's an 8-point game. Dinwiddie off of a screen. Throws it up. Doesn't get the pass. Barnes pushes it extremely well in transition. No foul was called there, but it doesn't matter because Barnes gets the rim. He wanted a foul on himself as well. VanVleet off the screen. Loses the handle. Bit of miscommunication. It's forgivable for a new player like that. Avdia gets it back to Kuzma, who gets the layup inside. Raptors working on the outside. VanVleet comes off of the screen again. This time it's up to Achua, who throws it down with some authority to make it a 10-point game. VanVleet, I don't know why he felt the need to pass that. Did not feel like he needed to pass that. And Beal drops it off. Harrell, again, another easy bucket for Harrell in the paint. Wizards absolutely dominated us in the paint. 42-30. Beal, wide open Kuzma. Great pass. I get it's the weak side, but I felt like the closeout could have been a little bit better. Kuzma knocks that down. Van Vliet step back in mid-range. Really don't like that shot, but I mean, again, this one falls. They're showing the ones that fall. They aren't showing the ones that don't fall. I really don't like that shot. Neto in the corner. This one didn't go, but again, Birch, you got to command your glass. You can't let Montrezl Harrell do that to you. You got to command your glass. And I felt like it was a theme. Oh, gee, that was his first field goal of the game with some authority. Just want to say, I really felt like we got dominated in the paint. The Wizards came into our house, and they made the paint their own. They had 56 points in the paint at the end of the game. We only had 40. 52-35 here. It was getting ugly near the end of the second quarter. Kuzma was way too easy of a take to get to the rim. Raptors trying to piece something together at the end of the quarter. Fred VanVleet with a nice take. Would have liked to have seen that a little bit more often from him. A little bit more consistency on the finishing end, as to be expected. Beal, not a guy you can leave open. Boucher didn't want to commit, and he makes you pay for it and makes it a 20-point game. Second half starts, and I felt like we started to crumble. You know, we should have come out with some authority. And look at this. Oh, they don't show it. They don't show it. So right here, first play of the half. So I'm sure Nick Nurse has gone into the half, and he's absolutely berated this Raptors team for the way they played. So that's the first play of the half. They don't show it here, but on this inbound, the Raptors actually turned it over, which resulted in another Wizards bucket. And, oh, okay, they're showing it here. So we start off, we turn it over right away. Look at the clock. First play, we come out, we turn it over at the top, right inside the half, and it's an easy bucket for the Wizards. I don't know why they had to cut that clip there. I think they could have just left that. Anyways, Achua trying to make something happen. Tough shot. Gets his own rebound. Wanted to get the crowd fired up a little bit. 21-point game. Scotty Barnes on the inside. Nice take to the rim. Again, Scotty was one of the more consistent guys here. They're not really showing the things that went wrong for the Raptors, obviously, but you can definitely see some of the tells as you watch the way the Wizards are playing. Nice steal there by Van Vliet, just that court awareness. And when you get Scotty in transition, he's going to look really good, the way he can stretch his legs like that and move a little bit. And again, look, you're not really seeing all of it go wrong, but it's 73-46 now. The Wizards, that's just far too easy. Harrell, how many times you let him dunk in the paint like that? He just absolutely owned the paint against the Raptors. And at this point, it's kind of embarrassing, the scoreline. Again, Harrell dunks in the paint, uncontested. Again, how many times are you going to let that happen before you try to do something about it? Mihailuk kicks it out. Tough pass. Ends up kind of working in our favor with Boucher hitting his first three of the game there. Had a couple bricks early on, which is we're a little bit scared. They called the timeout, but they managed the storm. Harrell again goes for the dunk, and there was just nobody able to stop him. And this is what I keep saying, that maybe we do need some actual bigs. Delano Banton comes in from half court and knocks down the three. Banton completely changed the game when he checked in. I thought they should have checked him in a little bit earlier to kind of add some energy. Gary Trent on the outside misses hits this three. I thought this was a clip where he missed one and then got it back and hit another one, but maybe it was the clip. Hits that one. Raptors going the other way. Banton truly changed the game here. What a pass to Boucher. Kind of on the road to comeback. I mean, the crowd was really going at this point. The Wizards called the timeout there, but they managed to respond in certain situations when they needed to, but not before Banton. Behind the back, takes it strong. Nice fake on the pass, and Rex Dale's finest puts it in. And look, the score. This is where I was getting a little bit excited. Like, oh my goodness, are we gonna mount a bit of an exciting comeback? And the Wizards just kind of said no. Beal, that's what Bradley Beal can do to you, man. That's what Bradley Beal can do to you. 83-66. But we keep coming. Boucher with another slam, looking like Montrezl Harrell there. And Beal, he does his thing. Beal can kind of get in that takeover mode as the shot clock expires. Hits that one. We wanted to travel. We didn't get it. Banton, again, good take. Would have loved to have seen him earlier in the game than late in the third when he checked in, because absolutely he changed the game, added the energy, added the fight. Neto's open there. Come inside. I don't really want to see Neto go into the paint uncontested like that, but gets the reverse to go. An NBA level player can hit that shot. Van Vliet to OG. He was seriously bad in this game. He was 3 for 17 from the field, but he knocked down 2 threes in the fourth quarter, including that one. Another one in the paint. Gafford was 3 for 3 in this game. He didn't miss. So Gafford 3 for 3 in the paint. Montrezl Harrell 9 for 11. You got to do a little bit better defending the bigs. Achua, nice pass to Barnes. Made it a little bit difficult, but he ends up getting the and one on the play. Clock's starting to wind down in a 10-point game. I got to give it to the Raptors. They did fight till the end, but the fight came too late. Wizards managed to just keep going with their scoring. Beal on the outside. Cans the three. 96-83. That pretty much wrapped up the game. That was KCP. I knew that was KCP. Sorry, I don't know why I said Beal. And, just for good measure, why not give Montrezl Harrell another easy look on the inside? But that ends it. 98-83. The Raptors seriously struggled in this one, and you would have loved to have seen a much better performance in the return to Scotiabank Arena, but that was the reality of the game. We just did not really show up until midway through the fourth quarter, and that needed to be better. But another game on Friday, another game on Saturday against the Mavs. We got Friday against the Celtics. You got to be better. You got to defend your paint better, and you got to be a lot more consistent with your shooting and the shooting opportunities that you create. Thank you so much for watching this video. If I missed something, you guys don't think I read it correctly, let me know in the comments, and we'll hope to see you again for another highlight reaction in the future. If not, one of our post-game shows. See you then.